Hello Palians, and welcome to another tutorial where I will show you how I did this waterfall. Like most of you and some of you that have been trying to make a river and a pretty landscape, I wanted to make one of my own. As you can see, my landscape is not quite finished yet, and before I go ahead and finish the rest of it, I wanted to show you all how I did the waterfall, as I actually wanted to add a few more to it because I feel like it needs a little bit more. So before we start with this, I'm going to show you how I did this inclined hill. As you can see, I have a hill over here where I already built stuff under it, like a little cave. So yeah, this is the big yard work over here, and it's tilted on the side. So before we take it apart and do this fountain, I'm going to show you how I did it. Okay, so there are two methods, and I will be showing you both of them just in case. Let me see. So I'm gonna take the large terrace, and the easy method is with the red present, of course, but I'll show you a different method if you don't have this. The winter lights is coming soon, so if you plan on doing it a little bit further on, you can just buy it and do it with that. So I'm gonna incline this one time, the shelf, and the reason I have a catwalk like this is so the terrace can fit on it, otherwise it won't let me place it. So I just simply incline it, and then from a distance I will simply place it on the red present, and I'm not sure why it's not letting me right now. I think it's something in the way. There it is. You just have to do it carefully. Okay, so make sure nothing's in the way. I don't know what was, probably those tables or whatever. Okay, so after I have inclined it, actually I think I did it twice, I'm not sure, let me see. The first time, yeah, or it's, no, yeah, I did it twice. So after you place it on the present, you can then place it on top of another terrace or whatever you want to do it, and just like that you have an inclined hill. But my other one was rotated twice, so let's do that. You need a straight shelf at first. Add your present on the ledge, and then let's see it again with 1, 2, rotating it twice, and then we can add again the terrace. Make sure your character is not in the way, and I think the other terrace in the back is in the way, so I'll raise this shelf a little bit more upwards. So yeah, it needs to go right on the tippy top of the present, as you can see over there. So it works. You can incline it as much as you need. This is how I did the one that I have over there, and then place it wherever and surround it with rocks. And you can also remove it, put it back on the shelf, because that's how I decorate it. You can just remove it, put it back on the shelf, and to be able to decorate it, you would have to rotate the shelf on the other side. So now we're doing the flick method, so this needs to be in our inventory. I'm going to incline this twice again, 1, 2, and we have our yard work here on the number 1 button, and with my food bowl that is going to be here on the ground. I also have a video with the flick method in more detail if you want to watch it and learn more about it. So just pick another item, and when it's read out, replace it with the one that is in your inventory. In this case, the yard work landscape on the number 1 button. Okay, wait, my food item is stuck. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna make sure this is read out and just replace it with the yard work item. It doesn't always work from the go, so you have to do it a few times until it works. There we go. Okay, we have a bit of a glitch, but we can just pick up the box, move away, and release. So yeah, now our terrace is attached to this box, the same like with the red present. We can move it around and add it wherever we want and decorate it. And if we add it like this, to be able to decorate it, we're gonna have to place it again on the shelf, rotate the shelf in the other direction, and I don't think I can jump on it. There we go. And then you can add your rocks and stuff however you want. I have a rock like this that's sitting for my waterfall. And the logs, you can add them however you want. I think these are a bit too low. So yeah, I did a lot of testing and stuff like this when making my waterfall. And now, so I can pick this up, I will raise it a little bit, pick the box up, and add it over here. And done. So this is where you can add your waterfall to fall from these rocks or this other one. You can put it back again on the shelf and rearrange your rocks however you want. Okay, so now that this is done, basically that's what I have over there. I will just remove this, and we're gonna work with the real one over there and show you how I did my waterfall. Actually, I might need that, so I might need a set of stairs, so we're gonna leave these here. Okay, so I'm gonna use a lot of cancellation method. You can view more of that on my other videos if you want to know how they work, and if you want to know how if you want to understand them better. So there will be a link in my description with some of the glitchings I use. Okay, so first I'm going to remove this one so I can pick up my waterfall. and move it aside over here in an empty place somewhere. Cancel it out, so after I relog it's gonna go back into place. And I'm gonna have to cancel everything out from here as well. So it goes again back into place. I think this one is also in the way. Let me see, where do I have space for it? There should be space here. Oh, it's not. I was too far away. There we go. Cancel it out. Let's see, what else do I need to cancel? Maybe this rock over here. And I think there was one underneath the fountain. Oops. Didn't cancel it properly. Okay, and these tables as well. They're going to be in my way probably. So I'm going to cancel them over here. Okay, seems to be okay, most of it. This one as well. Okay. Okay, so now I want my fountain to be in this exact same spot. So I am going to add 2 pillars. So I know where to place it back again. So these pillars are gonna be sitting on an XY grid, so to speak. So I know where to place it exactly in the same spot. Okay, so if you look at the squares, it's supposed to be, I think, this square. We're going to test it out later. And then let's see, probably this square. I think I need to cancel this out as well. Cancel. Okay, so it's probably this one here in the middle. And now when I pick it up, it's rotated once, so this is straight and this is again. And as you can see there, it's not working. Am I too close? And I think this is in the way as well. Let me see if it's working now. Okay, so it's working here, but not over here. I think all these plants are in the way as well. Maybe this one needs to be further here. And let me remove this one as well, just for making sure it's not in the way. Okay, let's test it out. Okay, now it's not letting me. Okay, so when you look at the grid, it shows you where that pillar that everything else is stuck to is. And if I arrange it, then if I let go, it's in the same position. So I know that this is the exact position that I need to place it again. So again, you look at the grid and you see that everything is red except those two lines. And when my character is not in the way, I can put it back in the same position without ease if I look at those two pillars that I placed. Oh wait, I don't think it's right actually. Wait, let me try again. Okay, so it's supposed to be here and here. If I cancel it out, if it doesn't move, the pillars are okay, they're correct. So as you can see from this, my whole waterfall is basically a bunch of fountains upside down. So I have over here, I think there are 4, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think there are 4, and I want to add a 5th. First, you do need to place a cube here. So when you add your fountains, you need to be able to pick this back up. So we're gonna use a lot of the cancellation method. You add a fountain, you cancel it out. You add another fountain in a different place. I added one to the middle, and then I'll add one on each ribbit basically. I'll do one over here, then cancel it out, and I do 4 basically on each side. And this is 3, and I like to do one that's a little bit more inward and not straight in the margin over there, maybe rotate it a little bit. Okay, so now I'm gonna have to rotate this one downwards. So we have to keep in mind that the pillar is downward, so this we need to go more upward than that. When you move this, everything will bunch up again. So yeah, this is my mark. I don't need to go more downward than that. Also, okay, so that's the side where all the fountains are. No, this is the side where all the fountains are sitting on. So yeah, you need to place this with the fountains towards you, and then rotate it. Okay, so rotate it to the other direction, I guess in the right direction. Having the shelf up will allow me to see better where I'm placing this. Okay, so let me see again. So I need it like this, and then turn it once right, and now I can actually see the line I don't need to cross. And the first one should be looking at this pillar right underneath the second line. So this is the first, and then the second, so right over here, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna add it over there, and once you grab this, basically they're all upside down. Okay, I'm gonna do all the others. It doesn't matter which paver you use for this. All it matters is that you place, actually I want the metal one because I know where the rivets are. Just for better. Okay, so I'm gonna do one not in the middle, I'm gonna do a little bit in the side, rotate it as well, move it aside, do the same 4 times. gonna keep that over there, and I'm gonna add the next one right underneath here, this line. So I'm gonna cancel this one out this time and grab this one, make sure it's in the right position, and this is the second line, and just underneath here. Okay, so I can cancel this out as well, and we do this 3 more times. I'm going to add a few more in different positions, cancel it out. So the waterfall is not so circly like the fountain. That's what I'm basically trying to achieve. I think I used 5 fountains first time, I don't remember. Guess I'll do more layers if I have more. Pillar, let me remember. So we had 1, 2, just here, cancel it out, and we're gonna do 1 more. This side and then rotate it this way, and this one is going to be right underneath that line we're not supposed to cross. And when we grab this pillar, grab this pillar and release. There we go. Yeah, I think it looks a little bit better than the first time and more even. So now we grab this. Oh wait, I did it. Oh no, I failed. I did it in the other direction. It was supposed to be like this basically. I rotated my shelf in the wrong direction. Okay, so let me see. It was supposed to sit somewhere here, but now I cannot place it in the position I was meant to place it. Yeah, so I did fail. I could probably still figure it out where I need to place it also. This is straight and it needs to be in an angle. So yeah, I could eyeball it and say it should be here or a bit more over here. Basically the pillar, if it would be here, that position it's kind of right. I think this one is not entirely right. Or is it? Well, I'm gonna leave it like this and do a relog and see if it's okay. If not, I might have to redo the fountain. Okay, so once we relog, everything else should be back in its slot. And the waterfall is actually perfect. So I might have gotten lucky with it. Okay, so everything else here was basically done with the cancellation method. You just cancel a rock out, put something else in place, and also for example, I canceled this tree out and then added that tree, and when I relogged, basically this tree went back to its place and I created a new tree basically. So yeah, everything here is made with the cancellation method, so that method is the best one. And now for making this river, basically, I mean pond, because I have a pond over here, you just use capital chic tables, and I'm going to show you the method. I just probably need to clear everything around here. Again, cancellation method. Let me clear these up. Where can I do it faster? So it's just a bunch of repeating this. So place it up top, cancel it down, grab a table, and then once you move this, and release it over here, it's going to sink. That's actually a bit too far in. You can always cancel the table somewhere and then drag this. I'm actually gonna rearrange this one as well, so I'm gonna cancel that table and rearrange this paver a little bit more inwards. So gonna cancel this table as well and add the paver over here a little bit more in. Yeah, there we go. And then we keep doing this over and over until we have filled out our river or pond. Let me see, I need one over here as well. We have quite a weird situation over here there, so I'm gonna have to cancel out these tables and make sure we add that one over there. Also, if you cancel it out, you need to make sure there's nothing around it so you can move it, because once you move this, the table over there, it's also going to move. So if it doesn't let you, like right now, I think it's probably because of this cube over here. Canceling these out as well. Because I need this to go over here. Oh, that's wrong. I actually did the wrong table, but doesn't matter. see this if this one is correct. There we go. Okay, so just a few more all around. Okay, so now a fast relog for my flowers to come back. And everything that was cancelled, it's now back in its spot. These tables were added here with the cancellation method again. I cancelled out these, added, and they just fell through a table, or was it just me? And I wanted to have a little bit of actual water visible, so we have that as well. And I used the bridge instead of stairs to come here on the little dock. And this is how I did my waterfall and the little pond as well. I think I will be adding a few more flowers all around. All I need to do is cancel out the tables and add a few more flowers around. Hope you enjoyed my video, and I hope you found this tutorial helpful. Thank you for watching. If you like my channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time. Bye bye.